Welcome back to Sea Encounters Light Cruises. This is Harnas here, and in today's episode we've got again HMS Belfast by Naturchap fighting against Kirishima by the light LOD. This is going to be quite an interesting match between two great looking opponents with a total different mix of guns and different approach to the gun layout and armor as well. So I really have no predictions as to what's going to be the result of this battle. So far we can see some shots from the Belfast reaching Kirishima but missing, and pretty much the same thing on HMS Belfast. So no shots landed so far. Again, Belfast is not really optimized for a forward approach. However, potentially it can open up in the close quarters with a bit of an open broadside angle. So I think that the key for Belfast, in my opinion, would be to try to expose its broadside to Kirishima, as I think Kirishima does not really possess this kind of a one-shot citadel capability. I think its guns are great, but it's not like it can really one-shot an opponent from its broadside angle. And to be fully frank, for Kirishima, my recommendation would be pretty much the same, because I think that a lot of firepower is coming from those side-mounted guns. For those casemate mounted guns, and they can complement the overall firepower pretty well if they are brought to bear. So let's see how this one is going to play out. For now, just a really cheap damage from on both sides, 99.7, 98.6, so really very close. But you can see that Kirishima is starting to move and open up a bit. I think we could see a couple of shots from the back turrets, and let's see what Belfast is doing. It's still pretty narrow. Forward guns look still pretty much intact. Some attempts of launching torpedoes. Let's see how effective this is going to be. Both ships pretty much at the same level as far as HP is concerned. We can already see the difference in caliber. So the advantage here is on Kirishima's side. However, the number of components used for those guns is not so large, so they don't have a full rate of fire that could have been achieved with 30 component guns. Okay. Alright, we can see the casemate guns opening up on Kirishima and also on the midship of Belfast. This is some angry exchange, and you can see right away how the damage output has been ramped up in this brief moment of this battle. lot of firepower is hidden in the midship of both of the entries. Alright, back turret is down for Kirishima. I think that the both turrets are disabled. No, actually this one is still operational. It just has a relatively low rate of fire, but as I said it, I think we just lost one gun. Let's see if propulsion is still intact. Alright, it's still pretty much fine. I think just one of the propellers have been lost. Those jitterbug gun rudders are quite exposed on Kirishima, so it can potentially suffer some damage in that area, making it unable to actually turn back and being disqualified. But for now, I think that everything is fine. Let's see what Belfast is doing. A quick inspection of his radar and propulsion, and yeah, I think everything is okay there. Looks like the opponents want to come back around. Some penalty time have been calculated for both, as they have not still closed the distance. They are still going away from each other. However, we have the penalty time is pretty generous, so I hope that they can indeed turn in time. If they don't, the slight advantage would be on Belfast side, because it's got like 1 second less of the penalty time. So let's see how it goes. Alright, but for now, yeah, looks like they are really struggling to come around. Actually, the damage of the propeller here on Kirishima should assist it to be able to go back to its opponent. Let's see how it goes. All right. Still turning, still turning. The problem here is the recoil on the front guns. It's a bit counteracting the turn. A large turning circle for both ships, but yeah, looks like Belfast is already turning in fully, and actually Kirishima as well, so should not have the penalty time added anymore. But it's very close for being disqualified. I believe that the penalty is the default 2 minutes, so just 3 seconds below that penalty limit. So yeah, we had a lot of luck, and so far we actually didn't have any penalty disqualification, any early stoppage due to the penalty time being used up, which I think is a great thing. I really prefer to seeing ships being blown up to pieces by the opposition rather than seeing a disqualification time. So So yeah, I think heads down to the constructors, to the guys submitting the submissions to for making them compliant and playing to the rules. So you know, that's really great. Okay, let's see how this final engagement is going to play out. Belfast, the front guns still intact, peppering Kirishima, and it's got a slight 5 percentage point advantage at Kirishima. Let's see the health of its armament. Looks like one of the guns is knocked out in the front, and some of those side-mounted, casemate-mounted guns is also out of order. Let's see how this is going to play out. I think that the final broadside can potentially be the end of one of the ships. Let's see. All right, I think that actually the Kirishima is attacking from the other side, which is great for it, because it should have fresh armor on that side, and some of the guns should be still operational on that side. So, all right, let's see how it goes. An angry amount of fire starting from Belfast, and I think that similarly it's attacking from the other side now. So a lot of fresh guns. The variety of gun designs on Belfast is really mind-boggling. A lot of different approaches here I can see. Good mix. And yeah, they are slowly chipping away. None of the ships really possesses that power to one volley citadel the other one, but still they are doing some damage. They are going slowly there. And right now it is the Belfast who is getting the better of the battle, 81% versus Kirishima's 76%, but not really that far away. However, I think that the problem now for Kirishima is that it's pretty much got only the single gun that can do the damage to Belfast. So that's the issue that it's got, and Belfast's stern is really holding great, pretty much undamaged, pristine condition here. It's still shooting from the main turret in the back, and also some of those side-mounted midship secondaries. And yeah, here we go. Kirishima just was disqualified from going out of the range, so I think we've got a first disqualification right there. So just a mushroom cloud, and nothing is left of the Kirishima. So congratulations to Natterchap and his constructions HMS Belfast for this victory. I think that this disqualification is really a lot of points for Belfast, because I don't really think that within the time limit it will be able to chip away more than up to 70%. So I think it's a lot of points for Belfast right there. Congratulations, and Kirishima, I hope that we can still see you in the next battle. I'm not sure if it's actually going to happen, but let's see. That third round is still ongoing, So let's see if we can go to the fourth round as well. Thank you very much, and until next time.